Yo, 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 it's your boy Abwon, and I am back with another spoiler-free review on Before You Watch. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm glad a lot more people are becoming more receptive to me saying that. My last review was for Colin in Black and White. Make sure you go check that out. A lot more people checked that review out than I thought they would, to be honest with you, because even though that movie was trending, I just felt like a lot of folks really weren't talking about it. But it's probably because they wanted to see how it was before they watched the show, so that's why they tuned into my review. So you should too. So that was one sports biopic, and it's time for another sports biopic. And this is King Richard, starring Will Smith. I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis if you do not know. Will Smith plays Richard Williams, who is Serena and Venus Williams, the Williams sisters, the tennis phenoms. He plays their father. And I consider Serena Williams to be one of the greatest athletes in the history of athletics. Like, I'm not even talking about tennis. I think she's one of the greatest athletes in sports history. The numbers just don't lie. So when I saw the trailer years ago, I said, I definitely got to watch this. I like Will Smith and his biopics and Ali. Pursuit of Happiness to me is one of my favorite movies of all time. It goes from when Richard takes the girls from, I guess they're in 8th grade or so, to Venus having her first big matchup in like 1991 or 92 or so, to become a professional. I think tennis is a great sport. I'm nice in ping pong. I'm terrible at tennis. But I think tennis is an excellent sport. However, I do know it's a white sport. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw this, when I first started watching this movie, I constantly had to get myself in that mindset to think, I'm gonna have to prepare myself to hear some sort of racial slur or bigoted comment or something. I don't know if the writers decided to move against that, because I know Richard encountered it. I know he did. However, there's like one situation that you kind of encounter where it's blatant, but you don't really hear anything. But you see some things, like, they go to the matches and, the Caucasian people are staring at them and things like that. But there's never really a scene where anything crazy is said at all. For those out there thinking that they're going to need a trigger warning, you're not going to. And it's sad that I have to think about things like that going into movies, where I got to be like, I got to prepare myself to be, disrespected watching this movie. It's just sad that we just got to deal with that. But, it is what it is. Anyway, even though this is called King Richard, I really want to say Queen Orsine, his wife, she definitely did the damn thing, because the actress, she's also in Lovecraft Country. She plays Hippolyta, I think her name is. She did an amazing job. Her and Will definitely have really good chemistry, but I think her alone and her role with the daughters, to me, I feel like that hit harder than what Richard was doing. Because even though, Richard was like the puppeteer and he orchestrated a lot, there were just a lot of things that his wife was doing that I guess Richard didn't realize was going on. And I just felt like her staying the path as his wife and the mother, like, it speaks, it just really hit home for me. I mean, there were 5 daughters in that house. They're in Compton. Like, people are getting shot at and things like that. So the one thing I did not like about this movie is, one, they didn't speak on how Richard was getting any of these, like, coaches' information. Like, how was he just pulling up on the coach for, like, Pete Sampras and John McEnroe? Like, how was he just pulling up on them? He was just like going there and calling places. Like, where was he getting the access to all of these coaches? You know what I mean? I feel like the movie just didn't speak on a lot of that. I also feel like the ending of the movie was a little underwhelming, because even though they ended it with some closure and they gave you some tidbits after the movie, like, oh, Venus have went on to win X, Y, and Z. Serena has went on to win X, Y, and Z. I get that, but I just feel like the actual ending of the movie was just underwhelming. It's kind of one of those, even though you lose, you still win kind of endings. And it's like, no, nobody wins for losing. I wouldn't say it's a tearjerker. Like Pursuit of Happiness and 7 Pounds are tearjerkers, especially Pursuit of Happiness. It's not a tearjerker for me, but it is a tearjerker. It's not. It is a tearjerker. I don't cry in movies, but it's definitely those are tearjerkers. King Richard is not a tearjerker, but it does. You will get emotional. This movie is bombing at the box office, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I've told everybody before. Will Smith kind of does have the whack juice. Some of his movies are hit or miss. And when it came to King Richard, if it wasn't for the fact that I love watching movie trailers, so like the YouTube algorithm is always putting trailers on my front screen, I would have known this movie was coming out because I don't see any commercials for it. And it's Will Smith. You would think you would see it everywhere. I don't see it anywhere. So the movie's bombing right now. HBO Max is going to get their money back. You know, maybe it might do something over Thanksgiving break. That's probably when they should have released it, honestly. You know, I'm going to give it an 8. It's a good movie. I just felt like it could have been better. The acting really saves it, though. The acting is really on point. So check it out. Like I said, I give it an 8. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe. Check this out. Make sure you guys stay safe over this holiday season. I don't know what my next review is going to be. I'm going to try to figure something out. I'm still trying to watch Venom. I'm still trying to watch The Eternals. I'm still trying to watch No Time to Die. So it's like, it's a lot going on right now. Anyway, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, y'all. I'm Abwon. I'm out of here. Peace.